Okay, we're gonna finally give my loom some love after sitting for a year. A year with this warp just waiting for me to come back to it. Let's see, luckily I actually took notes in my notebook so I can remember what in the world I was doing. Although, I mean, I remembered it was probably a twill, but yes, this is going to be set up for washcloths. So let's see, I was aiming for 10 by 10 is what the size I did before. I didn't write down how many inches and we'll say we'll weave for like 12 inches on the loom. It'll probably, well, maybe 14 because we need enough inches to hem and allow for shrinkage. Let's say we'll go for 14. We were doing a 2x2 twill with 2-color warp from Dixon's Handweaver's pattern book. So I'm pretty sure the purple is Maurice Brassard 8-2 cotton. That's what this is. This is all I have left of the purple from before. I guess we'll do the check. And this is a giant cone of yellowish that I ordered from some company. I don't remember. Yeah, so I guess plan is we shall weave this with the 2 colors until we run out of purple, and then the rest will just be this one. That is plan. That is plan. Let's get weaving. Okay, so we'll do the hem in just the yellow, since that's what I have the most of. Ooh, actually, let's see if I have any thinner. Oh, that's what I had this for. So this is a thinner crochet cotton. This is what we're gonna use for the hem. Since it's thinner, it'll be slightly something. Yes, this. So I think for the hem part, the part that's gonna be hidden in the hem, I decided to do a point twill treadling. Ooh, there. And I think that's gonna look pretty cool. So I'm gonna do that for about 1.5 inches, and then we'll get going. We're just gonna do a regular twill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch between the yellow and the purple every 6 rows. That's the plan. Oh, let's see, I'm out of practice. Let's see how well I can get my edges to look. Clunk, clunk. Clunk, clunk, clunk. It is not being very nice. Okay, measure. Ha, okay. Come here, little measuring ribbon. Okay, 1.5 inches sure feels like a lot when I'm weaving. I was like, it's gotta be, yeah, it's probably close to 1 inch there, but let's keep going. You bored, Murphy Murph? No, the kids are back to school after Thanksgiving. Is that boring? Being home alone with mom now? Or is life just boring? Yeah, it's just boring. Man, this start is wonkier than I was hoping for. Wonkier than I realized. Wah, wah, wah. I don't know. Hopefully. Oh well. They're just dishcloths. I don't care enough to like weave it or anything like that. Okay. I don't know. I feel like maybe 1.5 inches of the beginning is too much. Doesn't help that it's wonky, so it's not the same length all the way across. I'm also sitting here thinking like, oh, do we really want to switch every 6 rows? I mean, I know they turned out really cool last time, but I feel like maybe we'll just do a solid color. Because that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Okay, well, we'll call that 1.5 inches. Okay, let's try and do a weaving update, if Murphy will let me. We are more than halfway done with the second thing that I'm making. What am I making? Washcloths. That's what I'm making. Yes. So here you can see I ran out of the purple, so now we are just doing just the gold thread. And I don't know if you can, is it even showing up? No, it's not showing up because this is the wrong side. Anyways, the first cloth I wove the twill checks one way and then I switched to the other way for this one, but you can't tell right now. The plan is I'm going to attempt to get some more weaving done this morning. Murphy's not going to be happy about that, are you? No. Can I show you the back? This is the paper towel roll, tube roll that I went from the beginning. We're close to the end of the warp, but since the towels are so small, washcloths, they're not very long. I'm hopeful maybe we can get like 2 more out of the warp. Maybe we'll see. Wish me luck. Ow! No! Get the duck! 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 Where's the duck? Where's the duck? Listen, we already want to go off. Let me brushy you. And now I need to find work. Here we are. I don't know if it shows up on the camera. Too bad my camera helper is at school. I've got probably 1/2 inch left before we switch to this one. Maybe I got a solution for Murphy to keep busy while I get back to weaving. Fingers crossed. Yeah, you get your bone from duck. So, okay, let's do this. Do. Clunk, clunk. Nope, that was the same as the last pick. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe. Oh, and let's see. Tighten that up. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so far duck seems to be helping. Let's see. Oh, there. Can you see Murphy in the background? See? This is how, creative solutions to keep the puppy. Oh, he rescued his bone from duck. Okay, now hopefully he'll be engaged in chewing on his bone for a bit. And maybe settle down. Let me weave. Theoretically, if I could get these done today, it would be nice to give to my sister tomorrow for early Christmas. Okay, duck, you go away since Murph is not needing you right now. Okay, yep, that made it to there. Okay, snip a snip. And I think just for fun, I'll switch back to a point treadling. I don't remember what I did on the other side of the other selvage on selvage. I don't know. Him. I don't know what I did on the beginning of this, but point twill is fun. Just, you know, mix it up. Mix it up. Do, 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 do. Pokey in there. Okie dokie. We got to the end of that. So I'm going to put one row of this white thread so I can tell where to sew and cut. You go in there. Tap, tap, tap. And then I guess we'll change up our treadling also to help me see where that ends. And I don't know. I guess we'll just go back to our regular twill. And then maybe I'll think of something fun to do for the body of the next washcloth. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. Oh, Murphy, Murph. Oh, dog. I'm thirsty, dog. But if I get up to get something to drink, you're going to be like, oh, we're doing something fun now. So, the question is, do I sit and suffer while being thirsty so that I can weave longer? Or do I get up and get something to drink and then have to think of something for you to play with in order for me to do more weaving? Dilemmas. Such big dilemmas. Hey Murph. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break. Before starting the next washcloth, I just want to, you know, peruse some of my twill patterns to get some ideas of some other treadlings to try. And do I remember which? Oh, let's see. It's a 4. Just a straight, threaded as a straight twill. Let's see. I guess we could experiment with, even though it's just threaded as a straight twill, we could try treadling like some of the bird eyes. See what would happen. That might be kind of fun. Or do an M and W treadling and find out what happens. Or try a just play around. Maybe we'll what am I trying to think? So maybe I'll go in sections of like 1 inch, try this treadling and go, and it can be crazy and fun. Let's see, Marguerite Davison. Do you have anything interesting to share with us? Some twills, some twills. Page 12. Oh, but I guess it goes. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is a straight twill threading. Do, do, do. There's the pointed twill. Long and short pointed twill. Pebble weave. A skip twill. Sorry, I'm sure this is super interesting viewing right now, right? Can you even see my book? Oh yeah, you can see my book. But I'm looking through a book. I don't know. I always love the bird's eye and rose path patterns. But obviously those have a different threading. They're not a straight twill threading, but it could be fun. Yeah, again, to play around with those treadlings and see what you get. See what you get. See what? What's up, Murph? Oh, hi. Careful of my very precious book. Okay, let's give it a go. Usually I'll, write treadlings out and kind of tape them up here, but we're just gonna I'm gonna be switching back and forth. I don't want to write all these things down, so I'll just kind of lean down and look at my book. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what this looks like. 1. Tuck you in here. Tuck the ends into bed. 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay, so there's the, I don't even know what you want to call it. It's kind of a point treadling. So that's kind of interesting. Obviously it would show up better if I was using a thread, the stripe, words. Doesn't show as visible on the stripes that are the same color as the weft. Okay, I think I'll try some other patterns and then I'll come back and show you when I have a few more lined up. Okay, we're down still on the last third washcloth. Theoretically, we could get enough to get it right to the end. I'm gonna see if I can shove my shuttle through a couple more times? Yeah, definitely this is not throwing shuttle, this is stuffing. Pushing the shuttle through. It's stuck. Oh, I think that's gonna be the last one we can get the shuttle through. not doing it no more. Okay. Ugh. Oh, well, that gets us right to our line of that. Okay. Creamy. Okay, now the question is, can we use our stick shuttle to get any more? Okay, let's see. I think, yes, that will fit in there. That's not so long. Okay, let's put some of this onto our stick shuttle. How much do we need? I have no idea. Oops. Whoops. Okay, stick shuttle. Let's see how close to the reed we can get you. Well, I thought that I had recorded the epic struggle of me weaving up to the very, very edge of my reed. But I think I forgot to push record. Boo! So anyways, I guess you missed the fun, but here's the result. Quite impressive. Good job, Loom. Alrighty. Now comes the fun part of taking this off the loom. Snip. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. Now we get to undo. And we shall maybe, here we go. Let's do it this way. Undo, 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 undo. Okay, now we're going to take this upstairs. I'm just going to zigzag the ends of this, and then I'll wash it. I'm going to wash this, wash and dry it, so it can shrink and stuff before I cut them apart and do the final hems. Maybe I should have trimmed those ends before I washed it, so I would have shrunk better into the cloth. Whoops. Okay, I guess we should go iron the hem. Yeah. Iron so we can hem. Okay, let's sew these hems. We can be done with the present for my sister for tomorrow. Get off there. Okay, let's go. Let's sew some hems. Okie dokie, well, here are our 3 washcloths. Ta-da! So, that's exciting. Whoops. It's exciting to get them done. Time to give to my sister. And now there's no warp on my loom. So I'm telling myself I'm not going to put on a new warp until I make the modifications so I can use all 8 shafts, because it would be really cool to try out some 8 shaft patterns. Just have to not let it take me another year or more to get to that. Really want to get the 8 shafts up and running so that then I could try more double weave that's not just tabby. We want pattern. But yeah, double weave would be nice, because then I could weave things in like a blanket or stuff if I ever get around to like getting a bigger reed. Anyways, future things. Thanks for watching. I hope you come back next time for whatever project I get done next time. And something brain is out of juice to think of a better goodbye. See you next time.